It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
Alright, what's going on, dudes? It's Stubbs here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am on some Forza 5. I thought I'd go ahead and do a little bit of a... I'm not even going to call it a build, because I'm not really building a car right now. I'm just sort of putting the parts on it, and then I'm going to go drive it a little bit. But I'm here with the Mitsubishi GTO, as you've seen from the thumbnail. I'll show you guys what it looks like now in a second. Let me just hop into the wheels really quick. So there you go. We're with the Mitsubishi GTO right now. A very, I think, like, forgotten car, right? Like, there's a lot of, like, old school Japanese cars that made it through, I guess you can say, like the Skyline, the Supra, RX-7, Silvias, stuff like that. But a lot of people forget about this. A lot of people forget about the Mitsubishi GTO or 3000 GT, and every time I see one of these in real life, I still have the same sort of reaction as the other cars. Like, oh my god, look, it's a GTO or a 3000 GT. Those are rare as shit. So it's definitely a car that's like it's like a unicorn car. You don't see these very often. I actually see less GTOs than like Skylines and stuff like that. It's just because they're just really rare. Like, they're just very, very rare cars. So I wanted to go ahead and see what we can do here. So this thing has a 3-liter twin turbo right now, and I'm pretty sure this is an all-wheel drive car as well. I am probably wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's an all-wheel drive car. Anyway, I want to go see what this thing is like on the track right now, but I do want to change a couple of visual things on it, and of course we're gonna give it like the race suspension. Or actually, I'm just gonna give it like sports suspension and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna like race spec this thing out. Like, I'm just gonna sort of add a couple of parts to this thing and then just take it out on the track. I'm not gonna make this like full-on race spec because I don't know. I don't really want to be completely honest. I just want to see what this thing is like driving around. So tires, what's it on now? Like, it's I'll give it some. I'll give some sports tires. I'm not going to give it race tires because that'll be just boring. I'll keep the same width for the wheels. Can we actually do anything to this visually? Here. Oh, shit, we can. Okay, let's see here what we can do to this thing. Nope. It's sort of okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, so they all look pretty bad, to be honest. It's probably like the most normal. Okay, never mind. I don't know, to be honest, what to put on this thing. They all look pretty bad. I'm going to keep this stock. Right, let's see the wing, if we can change this to anything else that's decent. This just looks awful. Oh my god. I really like the way this thing looks stock, and then the kits just absolutely ruin it. Like, completely. And then the hood is... I mean, the hoods are alright. I mean, that's like the only thing that I actually changed on this thing. I'll change the hood. And I'll paint it like a carbon fiber color or something like that. What can we do to the engine? Like, what engine swaps do we have available here? A 4.5 V8. So this is what? 458 V8? Is that what we can put on this thing? Very interesting engine swap. Anyway, and then we can convert it to rear wheel drive as well, if I really want to. Actually, I will do that. I will convert it to a rear wheel drive. It'll be a little bit lighter as well. But, of course, our launch and stuff like that, our handling would probably go down a little bit. It's good. It's all good. I want to sort of drive it like that anyway. I'm not going to add too much more horsepower. I think it's at 320, yeah, 320 now. So I'm going to add up sort of, I want to upgrade all these parts though, because like it'll be incredibly slow, like changing gears and stuff like that if I don't. So I'm going to just upgrade everything here and like to the race spec, and then like suspension I'll put to like sports, and same with the dampers and stuff like that, because like I don't really want this to have... Like, I don't want this to be a race car right now. I just want this to be a little bit more, like, I guess, sporty. Same with the brakes and everything. I'll just pop everything into sport mode. There we go. And, like, I'm not even going to change anything. Like, I'm not going to tune this at all. I just want it to be, like, a little bit more, I don't know, more of a race car, but, like, not too much. And then same with the weight reduction. I'll probably, yeah, I'll get rid of, like, a lot of weight, actually. I don't mind. I don't mind that. Now, power-wise, what can I do to this power-wise? I don't really want to do too much to it. I'll probably bring it up to around 350, maybe 360 horsepower. We'll see after the fuel system. What do you got? Okay, 348 horsepower. I'll probably change the exhaust. What are we at now? 367 horsepower. Sure, let's go ahead with 367 horsepower. after the exhaust change, and yeah, let's see what this thing drives like. I definitely want to drive this thing around, see what this thing is like. So we have changed it to a rear-wheel drive, so it's going to be a little bit different. We are also going to take this to the Nurburgring, so let's go ahead and pop on the track and see what this thing drives like. I've said this before in different videos that I love just coming onto Forza 5 and just grabbing a random car like this and literally just taking it around the track and just see what it's like. You know, I just wanted to drive around. I wanted to sort of tune it, modify it or whatever, and then just drive it around and see what it's like. But right now, we're in the 3000 GT or the Mitsubishi GTO, and let's give this a shot. What's this sound like first? That sounds pretty good, actually. Oh, there's that rear-wheel drive. Ooh, I like this. This is interesting to drive. Actually, I get more understeer than I do get oversteer, so that's weird. Steering is pretty bad, to be honest. It doesn't like turning in too fast or too much, so I have to be careful with that. Overall, though, it's sort of interesting. It's different, right? Like it's good that it's different because it doesn't feel like any of the other, like, you know, rear engine V6 cars that I've driven. So it's interesting. This is fun. This is like different to drive, like I said, but it's still fun to drive. Still has that sort of precision. It's not very agile. Like I'm trying to do like left and like I'm just trying to turn like left and right to see how. I don't know. It's just weird. It's not very agile. But I can like reach the limit of this car and like sort of keep it there, right? Like I have the confidence to do that with this thing. It just feels good to drive. I think if I messed around with the suspension setup a little bit, maybe if I gave it like the race suspension and I started messing around with it a little bit, I could probably get this thing to be a little bit faster, like at turning and stuff like that. I feel like it's a little bit sluggish right now. Also, the assister turned off, if you guys haven't noticed. I am on, like, only ABS is on. I tried to get it to slide. Oh my god, I lost it. Okay. That's still kind of fun that I can actually do that. Okay, really? You can't slide and then you just do a 180 there? See, like I said, steering is a little bit of a problem with this thing. That's the reason why I lost it there when I was sort of power sliding around that little corner. I'm still trying to slide it. It's fun to drive. There we go. There we go. We're getting a little bit sideways. What else can I say about this thing? I'm trying to think. Like, because the steering is like so slow, it sort of makes it somewhat like feel heavy, but it isn't. Because I still have like really easy like control over it, right? Like I said, like it's pretty easy to control. It's just the steering makes it feel like sluggish and heavy, but it's not really. If you think about it, but it'd be really interesting to try to see what it'd be like with like the full-on like race suspension and transmission and all that sort of stuff, and have it like fully tuned and modified and stuff like that. Like I'd definitely be down to try that. Be really interesting. But like these are the sort of videos that you guys like, or the sort of like things that you guys probably have not seen before, because I don't usually do these as videos. Like I do this all the time though. Like I hop on Forza 5 like sometimes, and then I just, you know, I go on the track, I just choose a random car, I slap some mods to it, and then I take it out on the track because it's interesting, it's fun to drive, and it's basically just because it's fun. But like it's interesting to try to see like what all the other cars like, you know, handle like you know, against each other and stuff like that. Like, especially when you do like 2 to 3 cars, you know, like I do whenever I hop onto some Forza 5. It's interesting to see how different they handle, how different they accelerate and brake and stuff like that. It's just, it's cool to see like that. That Forza actually, they make the cars a little bit different. You know, they're not all the exact same as each other, which is good. And I know that sounds like sort of, you know, like retarded what I'm saying right now, but it's interesting. You know, it's a car game. It's supposed to make the cars different. You're supposed to feel the difference when you're driving and stuff like that. So it's just it's interesting. It's like I don't have these cars in real life, so it's interesting to take them out on the track in game, you know. And see how slow the steering is? Did you guys see how slow the steering was there? That's insane. It's very, very slow. Alright. Pop into the carousel here. My slow ass steering, trying not to accelerate too much, because then I'll end up getting the back out. Just like that. It only does it in second gear though. I don't think it has enough power in third gear, or maybe just the diff doesn't let me. I don't know. Ooh, sun was in my eyes. There we go. But yeah, like I said, it's easy to bring this thing to the limit on the Nurburgring. It's like, I don't know. It's not fast enough for me to be able to sort of like hold back too much. So it's easy to, like I said, bring this thing to the limit and sort of keep it there when you're driving. Like I floor this car like all the time when I'm on the ring right now. You guys will probably be able to see at the bottom corner. Damn it, that's like my first proper crash. And that's the second one. Alright, come on. We'll see what sort of time we can actually get on this thing. Even though we've sort of messed around a little bit. Oh. The back is stepping out. It's all good. We went a little bit too fast on that one. Oh my god. No. Damn it! Alright. There we go. We don't have too much left of the ring anyway. If I can get like under 10 minutes in this thing, I'll be happy. I think I will end up getting under 10 minutes, but I don't know how, like, by how much. It'll be interesting to see what sort of time I can get. It will be very interesting. Ooh, okay. There's a lot of steering input that you have to do to this car. Like I said, because the steering is feels like sort of slow and sluggish. You have to sort of like, especially when you're driving fast, you sort of have to like be like, I don't know, be careful how you like throw the car around because the steering is a bit slow, so it'll sort of bite you in the ass if you're not careful with that, with this thing right now. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to see like the difference between the race stuff and the sports stuff. Still on the track. It's all good. I got one of the wheels off. Driving a little bit too fast. Alright. Yeah. This thing is cool. I like it. Look how dirty it is. Oh my god. This thing's just destroyed right now. Sounds really good though. Definitely sounds really good. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to get ourselves into under 10 minutes. I think we will, because like, I mean, let's accelerate even more. It will. 157 miles an hour. We're at 160. Whoa. That was weird. Oh god, slow down, slow down. Damn it. I'm used to race brakes, okay? I'm used to driving on race brakes, and I eventually end up stopping there if I brake that late. We're at, whoa, that was pretty fast actually. 8 minutes, 42 seconds. That was pretty damn fast. Not bad. Not even under 9 minutes. That was very, very interesting. Alright. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. It's something a little bit different. I just wanted to drive around on the track. I wanted to sort of drive this thing sort of fast. I wanted to choose a car that isn't sort of, I don't know, something interesting, right? Like, cause not a lot of people end up driving the 3000 GT, and you don't see them that often in real life. So they're pretty rare cars. Well, I don't see them that often in real life, so they're pretty rare cars to me. And I don't know. I thought it'd be interesting to see what I can do to this thing and how it would drive. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.